Hi guys, welcome back to my channel for today's virtual teaching day in the life. You just saw me kind of getting ready a little bit, and this is a good time to film this because I'm having some technical issues. So today was supposed to be the first day where we get on our curriculum website, which is called HMH. And the students have a login, the teachers have a login, and everything is online, the textbook, everything. And for some reason, starting yesterday, a lot of the teachers were having issues logging in. I was fine, and I just tried to log in and it's not working. So we're gonna see how we can make this work today because I start in a little less than an hour. But I usually wake up around 7, I get ready for the day. I like to be like, you know, take my time in the morning. And then I like to sit at my computer and just kind of get my things together for the day. So gonna do that for a little bit, and then I'll go down and make a smoothie for breakfast, and then we will get to work. This is my little setup I have here. I'm not going to give you like a big tour. I did a virtual tour. I actually did change some things since I got this 31 bag, and I just put a lot of our materials in here. And then I have a monitor, which you'll see I watch the kids over here, and then I present my screen over here. So just for the day, I keep up my email, I keep up TAC, which is like how we take attendance. I keep up Schoology, which I said is our learning management system, and then I wind up having like a million other tabs open during the day because I will keep up my drive, and this is how I do my reading agenda and my ELA agenda. I'm teaching 2 different classes, and I got this little template off of TPT. It came with like 10 different slides, so I love using these, and I just keep this up, and then I'll have like really calming music on, so when the kids are coming into class, I'll be already presenting my screen with the agenda. And then I switch up the music a lot, but there's like 2 videos that I always go back and forth with. It's this one here, and then they're usually just like saved here, but it's like a beachy waves sounding one. It's really calming, and the kids love it. They like love when I play this music. So that is what I do when they come in, is just kind of have that up, and then I try greet each one as they're coming in and say how are you and that kind of good stuff. So have a lot of this already up, so I'm gonna go make some breakfast. Ah, I forgot a banana. Obviously changed out my seat for Aunt's desk chair because this is a lot more comfortable, but it is 8:50. My first class is at 9:03. I'm supposed to use the first period as prep time, so it's kind of nice that my day doesn't really start with kids until 9:03. But it's 8:50, so I'm gonna put them up in like 5 minutes and just have the video playing so that way they're ready to go. I don't know what it is, but like this morning I'm so frustrated. Like I feel like a lot is just not going the way I need it to go. So I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing for you guys to see, but I don't know, I'm kind of frustrated. So I'm hoping that like the kids are in a good mood today and they don't put me in a worse mood because I'm not in the best mood. But that's just the way it is sometimes. Like I said, I will have the agenda up on the screen. I'll be presenting on my main computer, and then on my monitor is where I will see them. And then today's schedule, we are starting do nows, And if you don't do a do now with your kids, I would highly recommend doing it. It just gets them like in the routine, and it gets them like in and working right away, especially when you are like in the physical classroom. It's really nice. We're pretty much having open discussion today. Take some time to write that out and submit it, and then we're gonna watch a little video clip, and then they're gonna have 2 more questions similar to that one that they're gonna answer, and then respond to 2 friends, and then that's it. And then we're pretty much just gonna like talk about it. So that's the plan for today, and then tomorrow starts vocab stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna keep you here like the whole 30 minutes, but I did want to kind of keep you up here so you can see like what we're doing, because I think that that's really helpful. And I know before I was virtual teaching, I would watch these videos a lot for the teachers that started before us, because I wanted to just know like what the heck everybody else was doing. So hopefully you find it helpful. And yeah, so I'm gonna get ready to get them on the screen, and then we'll get started with our day. Good morning. How's everybody's period 1?
Okay.
What class is it?
Oceanography.
Oh, that sounds cool. I didn't know that was a class. I'm going to give you guys a couple more minutes because it seems like everybody's coming in here a little bit slower today. Alright, we're almost here. Make sure you guys are logging into Schoology and completing the do now in the green folder labeled with this week's dates. Alright guys, seems like most of us are here at this point, so I'm going to give you a couple more minutes to head on to Schoology and take a look at our do now. It's in the green folder. I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see where it is if you're not sure. If you go to the green folder labeled with this week's dates, it's going to be right in that Tuesday folder, and it'll say do now. Nice, I got 8 responses already. Do now says, answer the following question in a complete sentence by restating the question in your answer. You guys will not get full credit if you do not restate the question in your answer. That goes for everything. You guys are really going to get used to doing that in this class. And it will be required for all the discussions. What helps people rise up to face difficulties? And then I give you a little sentence starter there, so if you need some help starting it out, you could say something that helps people rise up to face difficulties are or is. Alright, so let's see. We are getting 19 responses, so we're almost there. I'm going to start kind of going through these responses a little bit. Something that helps people rise up to face difficulties are other people to help them. I like that, absolutely. Showing them that they aren't alone and that they have a good reason to rise up. I like that. Talking it out. There could be a misunderstanding that you didn't know of. Good one. To take your time and practice gratitude. Guys, I'm really impressed by these answers. I'm going to show you a little video. So sit back, relax, and take a look at my screen for the next like minute or so. Like it? I liked the last one because she thought it wasn't going to be a good one, and then it wound up being really good one, right? Like being yourself and sticking up for yourself and asking for help when you need it. That's not always easy to do. So I like that she said that one and they said it was brave. What I want you to work on now is if you go back to Schoology and you go to the discussions board here. How are we doing? Is anybody stuck on this? Read what you got for us.
For number 1, I said, I think a common characteristic of people who face obstacles is that they are competitive. Most people are competitive.
Okay.
For number 2, the people who were involved in being competitive showed perseverance, because my sister and I both wanted the last slice of pizza. But I remember that in some countries, I forgot what country it was, but it's rude to take the last piece of anything and to always be kind. So I just gave it to her.
Guys, you're going to be marked absent because if you don't respond when I call on you, then that tells me you are not here. And that goes for any day, any time, anyone.
The people who were involved in the Montgomery bus boycott showed perseverance, because no matter how far they had to walk or how much they needed the bus, they did not ride it until they reached it right.
No way, I did the same one.
Did you? Good example, guys. I'm impressed. When I taught at the high school last year, a lot of my high schoolers didn't even know what the Montgomery bus boycott was. So I'm very impressed. That is an awesome, awesome example.
Excuse me?
Yes.
I didn't answer the question because the entire time a bee decided to land on me.
Alright, I am going to let you guys go. Make sure you finish this for tomorrow. Alright? Bye, guys. Have a good day. So that was a little sneak peek of how my classes have been going so far. I feel like the first class of the day is always a little bit like trial and error because it's the first one, but I do teach the same class 6 times, although my very last class of the day is a reading intervention class, so it will slightly change a bit. We wound up not doing attendance the way I was doing it, where I was calling out individual names and then marking them, which took over 10 minutes usually, attendance during the do nows, which was perfect. And I even asked the kids, like, did you like that better? Was that easier for you? And they were like, and one girl even said, she was like, I like that so much better because that didn't waste a lot of time. And then every single kid was like, that was so much better because we didn't have to like individually hear everybody's name getting called out and on mute and all that stuff. So definitely worked out better to do that. I started with the do nows and the lesson went really well, and trial and error. I mean, this morning was a little bit frustrating and things were not cooperating the way that I needed them to, but in the end everything worked out and it was fine. So if you are a teacher right now during this virtual time, it is very difficult and you're not alone in this, and I just want you to know that we are all in this together. And I know it's hard not to like stress over things, but at the same time, like, the kids get it. The kids understand. Like, they are just as lost as we are, and I tell them all the time, like, we're in this together. Like, thank you for your patience. And I'm always thanking them for their patience and understanding, and they've been pretty good with me, and I'm just like really lucky, I think, with the group of kids that I have because of their understanding during all of this. So hopefully one day we'll be in person, but I hope that this video gave you a little bit of insight as to how my day is going in the virtual world. Please give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. It would help out my channel a lot. And make sure you guys subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!